Yo, what's going on down, everybody? Hopefully you're having a good Thursday. I know this isn't the proper downtime, but this is the time that we run with. This is the time we're going to keep running going forward. Hopefully we get people coming in and watching us, even though there is no downtime. It's a bit more entertaining than staring at the game, I guess. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give a few shout out to the people on the side chat. Let me scroll all the way up. So we've got plenty of people to shout out tonight. Karl, Tim, Mazamil, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. George, a goat. Thanks for coming along, guys. Charles, is always welcome, brother. Fuck's sake, it's jumping on me a little bit, but we can deal. I can't pronounce that Arabic name, or it's either Arabic or Russian, I'm not sure. Cobra Ober is on my side panel. Roger, another goat, thank you, brother. Sijad, or I think I'm pronouncing that right, I'm not sure. Joel Eon, another goat, thank you. Crazy Insane Alien CIA, thanks for coming along, brother. Kathy, welcome, sweetheart. JBW, another goat. Thank you, bro. Thanks for coming along. Ganis. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I know someone told me how to pronounce it and I've forgotten already. Hawks, as always, brother. If I miss anyone out, I do apologise. It's jumping a little bit on me. Darren. Robert, another goat. Thank you guys for coming along. Philip, unidentifiable as always, brother. Double Fryer. I think I'm pronouncing that one right. Welcome, new name on the chat there. Puck, another goat. Thank you, bro. Zoom, as always. George 2. WC Thunder. Rumpelstiltskin, a.k.a. Manny. Dave. I think that's about it. Woody Punk, welcome, bro. Adam, I think he's on my side panel. Animal, as always, brother. Rycon 777. Marshall. Dennis, fuck me, there's loads of you guys. Thank you guys for coming along. Gambo as well, can't forget that name. And Anton Martin's there as well on the side chat. Guys, on the panel tonight we've got Adam, Anton, Lone Wolf, the man from Uncle, and brand new to the side panel tonight is Lady Smash. Guys, if you want to unmute and say hello.
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 Good evening.
Hello there, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Howdy, everyone.
That was a lot. Giovanni, Demons, Eddie, and Armageddon. Max A as well. Welcome, guys. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for joining us without
hello,
a downtime.
everybody. Sorry. Oh, hello.
Yeah, go and say your hellos, guys. Well, I think we're going to start off with this. What was that last event called? Because I've totally forgot.
Bridge.
Sector Breach.
Sector Bridge.
I think we're going to start off with that and score it out of 10. I would love to know, everyone on the side chat, what you score it. All the guys watching, if you can give it a score and maybe a little reason why you've given it that score, it would be brilliant. Captain Morgan 82 as well. Thanks for coming along. Yeah, just give it a little score out of 10. 1 being really bad, 10 being really good. And I will go through the panel and towards the end, probably before I give it a score, I'll probably read out some of the scores. And I'm going to start off tonight. I'm going to start off with Smash, please. What do you rate that skirmish and the reasons why? If you dare, sweetheart.
Sector Breach, you mean?
Sector Breach.
The Sector Breach.
Yes.
I liked it. I thought it was a little bit of a challenge, but yet you could sit back and relax with it if you needed to, too. But I liked it. I thought it was great.
What was your score?
I'd score it about an 8.
An 8. That's a big score.
Yeah.
There's a lot
and
of
I
eights,
will
actually.
tell you this, and you will be proud of me, City. I spent the least amount of gold in this event that I have in a long time.
Oh, you don't want to say that too loud.
Of the way of the units were.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna like hearing that.
Well, it's true, and I don't know.
Hello,
It
Marco.
made it great.
Welcome.
I think it was awesome.
Hello, gentlemen and ladies.
Hang on, Mako.
Hello.
2 seconds, mate. Go on, Smash. Finish off what you were saying.
But I think it was great. I thought it was fair. I thought it was everybody could do it. Just once you got the rhythm of it, everybody was able to go through it, and that's what I really liked about it. That it was fair for the littler ones, and they could get a lot more things that they needed. And now it's just going to be an issue, I think, of getting everybody to use these new units.
That is the biggest issue, isn't it? A lot of people don't do PvP.
Right. And a lot of people have never done PvP and may not know how to do PvP. But with these new units, you can do PvP.
Yeah, I agree with
I
you.
think a lot of them are going to do it.
Totally agree with you. I had a player that never ever, I think he's just come in, never ever does PvP, or very, very rarely. He come in, I was in the chat with him this morning, and he said, Siddy, I've done some PvP last night. He said, I only got 1 star. I said, did you get that buzz that you get? He said, yes, the adrenaline was there. He can talk for himself. He's actually here. Sorry, guys, I didn't realise.
Go on, Fake.
He PvP'd me and didn't get nowhere.
Just a few more shout-outs before I move on to the next one. Max AA, Daz14, Kevin, he's sending a beer my way, thank you. Reginald, AGN, and I think that's it, and Charles. Next on my list will be, I'm going to go with the one that came in last of all. Snake, your score out of 10 for the sector breach, and a little bit of a reason why.
Oh, sector breach. That was a really. I've been thinking about this because I know we always rate the event, and it's really hard to give this one a number because it was up and down all over the place. The things that I noticed that were, I'm going to use the term anomaly. I think most of us know what an anomaly is, and I thought I was going crazy, but other players experienced the same thing, so I know I wasn't. Sometimes doing the blue track, you'd go into a base and it would turn into the orange track. That was one thing, and I thought it was just me, and it wasn't, because I had 3 or 4 people said it happened to them.
Wow, I didn't know that. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
It happened to me once.
Yeah. A couple of times, I think, but this is sort of normal in the game. You completed the base and you didn't get your payout, and you had the damage on your tomb. But then a couple other times you completed the base and you didn't get the payout and you had no damage on the tomb. And on one of the bases on the orange track or gold track, the higher track, the 11 o'clock position platoon on Ruby never moved. It just sat there. And that was consistent. That happened in that base every time. I think it was the number 1 base, actually. So I find it hard to give it a rating because I played it a lot of hours. I had some fun along the way once we sort of figured out what you had to do. But some of it was really, really good, and some of it was like, uh-oh. So I'll give it a 5.
5.
Right in the middle.
Bang in the middle. Okay, moving on to the next one. Mako, mate, because you did have something you wanted to bring up.
Yeah, I just, I never would have thought that I say this, but I enjoyed at the end the event. And as Smash said before, I think that it opened up a little bit of a new world for some players. I'm personally never was a PvP god, and but now I visited some guys who flattened me before. So I think that this was good. I give it a 5.
That's a fair score. Who have I missed? Adam?
I will say I give 3 because it's a grind. But I will give for the units, the Jackal, 7. Really awesome event, I will say, because I was grinding all the orange bases like crazy. 7. It's not bad. And those Jackals are really awesome units.
I think they're fun, aren't they?
Awesome.
They're just fun to use. They're just
they seriously, they bring it's like you wash your face in the morning when you just before the water hits your face, you're tired, and those units is like refreshment, to the game. So yeah. It's like Mako said. We can visit now people that was smashing our bases before.
Exactly,
which is
exactly. Good. Right, who have I missed? Lone Wolf.
Yo, hey guys. When we first started out, I was pretty bummed. I thought, here we go, another another grinding event. It's going to take forever to fucking do. Got to work on it every fucking day the event's going on. Excuse my French. But you know, I'm gonna have to boot it up a little bit there. I'm gonna give it an 8. Once I got into it and realized what we had to do with the new units and how they worked, and you had to get those new units before you really could do the event. But once you got a couple and you went along and got more and got them leveled up, I did the whole event, and I got it done before the event was over, a day before the event was over. So I was pretty happy about that.
That's
So,
kind of
yeah.
new for you as well, isn't it? Getting it done.
Yes,
that
it is. I mean, I grind every event until the very last. Sometimes I have to get up early in the morning to finish it when it's supposed to be, you know, when the event's going down. But yeah, I'm going to give it an 8.
No, that's a good score. It's a fair score, I think. Gash, please, mate.
Right. I start off.
Sorry.
I was going to give it a 2. The reason why I was going to give it a 2, because when we went live last Friday, it looked almost impossible. And then suddenly, over Saturday, Sunday, something clicked. And I don't know why, but all of a sudden, I started doing the bases relatively easy. Started off with the blues, then progressing to the oranges. But you know what? At the end of it, I'm going to give Kix an 8 for their efforts, because for me, it was a little bit of fun. It was a grind, but it was fun. And at the end of it, I got what I needed, and I've maxed an awful lot of things. And yes, it brings PvP back into play. So all those people that have visited me, sure as fuck, I'm going to come visit you.
You wrote their names down.
So in theory, yeah, it was a very low 2 for me, but it suddenly went to an 8 because we all thought it was untenable on last Friday. But come the weekend, it seemed to open itself up. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good.
Nice. And then Anton, please, mate.
Yeah, well, again, as Mr. Uncle said, it was a bit of a slow start for me, but once you got the units, you know, they're very good units as well, but I'll tell you, I'll give it a 7. And a shout out to Kixeye for bringing PvP back into the game again, possibly for a lot of players. So a solid 7 for me.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to read out a few of the scores on the side panel here, on the side chat even, if I can find some.
I can tell you a lot of them were 8s and 7s.
Yeah, there's some big scores. Right, Cheeky Monkey give it an 8 out of 10. He liked it. Kathy give it a 1 out of 10. No reason why. WC Fund a 10 out of 10 for the Jackals. It's brought some life back into PvP. I think that's what people were looking for. JBW said 10 for me. Gives us PvP tunes. Grind was worth it for me. Roger, give it an 8. Easy was done in 2 days. I think that's what we're looking for in it. That kind of give and take with Kixeye. An event shouldn't, for someone that's going to sit there for a couple of hours a day, it shouldn't be a 5-day event. I think that's what we're looking at. Zoom give it a 6 a second. Once you got the Jackals, it was easy. Giovanni give it an 8. Mike Merlin give it an 8. Got lots of PvP units. I think that's what I've done as well. Armageddon, I was going to give it a 1. Wasn't started. A 1 when it started, sorry. Although it was a grind, I will give it an 8. Just for the legendary Jackals. I think that's where the scores are getting higher from. Identifiables, give it a 6. Great concept, just a little short. Don't say that. Max AA. No, sorry. Daz, give it a 7. Philip, give it an 8. Max AA, give it an 8. George, give it an 8. Me, chat's jumping all over the place, guys. So if I miss you out, I do apologise. Hawks, give it an 8. The Jackals is a great new PvP unit. Will change the game. Hopefully, Kicks don't nerf it. And that's what we're waiting for after this downtime later on tonight. Charles, give it a 7. Too many bugs. Worst one, untargetable missiles getting shot down in a level 3 base. I never see that myself. Puck, give it a 5, but should be an 8 due to poor payout. 1, because I hate Kixeye.
Well, I know why your missiles were being shot down. Because they weren't Anton corrosion missiles.
To be fair, that's one thing I've noticed, that as you progressed through the orange levels, so your missiles become less effective.
Oh no, if you got them landing right in the right spot, they're always effective. You're hitting buildings with higher health, so if you're slightly out with a missile, you're going to not kill it. It's just the way it is. Anyway, just let me finish off the couple of these guys a few more scores out of 10. Joel. Is it Joel? Or I don't know. 8 out of 10. Anyone could acquire the Jackals and Vanguard for a big attack advantage, become a little repetitive. That's exactly what it was. It was just a little bit too repetitive. Darren gives it an 8. For me, it was like a format of being able to send the unit from 1 to 20 like the Jackal. That is another good part, is no one hit on that. Dennis give it a 5. AG-N, 11 out of 10. Manny give it a 5. The repair time was broke. It was kind of... Right, that's about all I'm going to go. Laws give it an 8. The chat just jumped on me, completely jumped. My score, before I go any further, I'm going to give it a score, but I'm also going to say something that I'm going to fucking hate myself for later on down the line. I want to put an apology out there to Kixeye and the way I behaved during the live stream and the things that I said. I sort of see the players' pain in the side chat, and I got a little carried away, I guess you can say, and I said some stupid things. Maybe weren't warranted. I should have at least played the event for a couple of hours and see what was what. I think the event itself deserves a 6. But because of the Jackals, the upgrade time on the Jackals, the build time on the Jackals, the event actually it's got to be an 8 for me as well. And it's not very often you hear me say 8. It's normally middle of the road.
Was that the turning point for the weekend? Maybe they did hear what we said on Friday and thought,
no, because the bases never changed. They never changed. Nothing changed them. Nothing changed them. We just understood what we needed to do to get the base done more. And we had such a short window of doing the event, and then we sort of stopped mid-show, and we was just talking for half hour. It was a little bit unfair on Kixeye. It was a little bit harsh. Maybe we should have ploughed ahead and tried to get it done. Don't forget, we was also getting sniped during the event as well. That's one thing I want to put out there for Kixeye. If anyone is listening from Kixeye, is the pop-ups when you complete an event base. Can we get rid of them pop-ups? And we get them pop-ups when we re-enter our base rather than the pop-up after we finish the base. It opens us up to being attacked by enemies in the sector. And it's not just a live stream problem, it's a player-wide problem. Like what if you do the raid bases or the raids, you don't get the pop-ups until you get back into your base. So we got time to get out of the base, get our tune home. That'll stop a lot of people getting pissed off if you could do something like that. But you're probably not listening, so it don't matter.
Yeah, they are.
Animal just said, another grindy and underpaid life-sucking event not worth it. Yeah, but the problem is the event sucked, and it did. It wasn't good. But the actual prize that you got at the end of the event it give it a bit of yin and yang. It made it worthwhile. It balanced itself out for me. Go on. Sorry. I think it was Gash that started talking.
Yeah, no, I was just sort of reiterating what you were saying, but I do think that perhaps they do listen. For some reason, everything looked very difficult on Friday night, but yet come Saturday, by midday Saturday, it looked like everything had evened itself out. And suddenly,
because the players had worked out where we needed to be, what units we needed. You know, that we could put together a couple of free tunes and do one base, repair that tune, go and do another base with the other tune. We was a little bit harsh on Kixeye, and I'm not saying all of us, but I know for sure I was harsh in what I said, and I regret it. I regretted it the next day once I realised, or probably not even the next day, probably just after the event started, after we come off the live stream. Anyone else want to add something? Anton, if you want to take over for a second on the tour.
No problem there. There's a comment there from Jim there, Mr. Uncle.
When you say Jim, do you mean James?
James, even sorry there.
James, he said, I'll give it a 5. I was building Zeus, so didn't build any Jackals until after the event. That's a shame, James, because luckily I had my War Factory available. So as I was getting stuff, I was building it, I was upgrading it, and I was also taking the levels. So by sort of Sunday, my Jackals were 19 because that's as far as I could take it. But they are a very, very good unit until such times as they get changed by Kixeye.
I think that the wise decision.
There were some players in our group that were beaten into submission to cancel what was ever building so we could build the Jackals. We were actually
I did that.
We were threatened with bodily harm.
The wise decision was to cancel the
Yes, cancel whatever you were building, eat it,
Yes.
Yeah,
and build the Jackals. Yeah.
Me.
It's definitely a
To
worthwhile.
spank my monkey if I didn't quit building Zeus and
I
build
think we're just going to have to change our approach to the events now. We're going to have to go in and look and decide what we're going to have to do. They have changed. They didn't change the bases. They just changed the way that we approach them. And as long as you can approach them wisely and watch the videos that we do whenever we first start, because those are very helpful, and you're not going to go out there and waste your stuff. Let us waste our stuff, and you just watch.
Exactly. That's what this was all about there.
This was the first sector breach, was it not?
Yes,
Good point,
very
yeah.
first one.
Yes.
So, who let this young lady in here who was so smart? Who did that?
Hi, honey.
Hey, the smartest man you know.
Okay.
My dear city.
wow.
So, I'm going to ask a wee question there to Cheeky, Monkey, and James. What was your go-to platoon if you were building your Zeus? You couldn't build your Jackals? Because they done their event without using Jackals.
I know the answer to that already. It was Vanguards. I was watching a guy in the live chat after we came off the stream. He was doing the Skirmish. What was it? The hardest one, Conqueror.
Conqueror 3, yeah.
With just Vanguards, but he was picking part. He was going in, picking a bit of the base off, coming out, going in. He was getting that for under 5 minutes. Very, very good, wise player. Pardon?
And that's how I started.
Sorry, I start only. I did only the orange bases. Base 1, base 2, base 3, conquer with vanguards.
I'll be a liar if I said that's all I did, because I did start with the.
Seriously, I was spread all the units like a smiley, you know. I put one vanguard that get all the hit from upcoming units, and I make a smiley and just ruby. And I did like that 5 jackals. And then with 5 jackals, I add 5 jackals with vanguards.
Yeah, no, but before you had jackals, man.
Yeah, I did vanguard. 11 vanguards with riflemen, legendary riflemen, 11 vanguards on ruby, and I put them on smiley, you know, like not close to each other, but just, you know, spread them.
Half moon. James got 25 jackals and now level 17. Great job, bro.
Monkey's just the reward versus damage was balanced this event. Cost of units was good in comparison. So yeah, I agree with that.
Was the pack that Kixeye gave out, could you have done the event with that?
You can.
So,
yes.
So that's another good touch. Maybe I'll put my score up 1 just for the lower.
Yeah.
Level players.
I'm telling you, look, right. As much as it pains me, there was some untouchables in the game before where we couldn't get close. They're no longer untouchable
now.
They're no longer untouchable. You know, even if it takes us a couple of players to go in and hit one after the other, we're going to get them sooner or later. There's nothing they can do about it. And that's what makes this. I keep saying PvP is 50% of this game. Kixeye's got to keep listening to that, because they can't. I understand with the events and everything else, but that you cannot fucking get that rush of hitting a base live when they're online anywhere else. You just cannot get that fucking adrenaline, and that's what people are playing for. Go on, mate.
Can I say something?
No.
Information to all those players that was hitting us offline, and other players. Now we're gonna get our revenge.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Because we have those crazy jackals. Wow.
And them Akumas are the bomb.
Yeah, this is the thing. If you look back now, since the start when we got the boom or Karen, we haven't had a bad unit since the Karen.
Nope.
But we did get one before. Loan your mic. Loan.
Yo.
Your mic.
Blow the pink hole, please.
The previous unique unit, the fucking war barge. I know we haven't got tech for that yet. But
my god.
Oh, no.
That
What
just
is that
feels like
thing?
a floating turd.
I keep trying.
Hang on, isn't that the Chinese balloon? That one?
Can we shoot it down?
Fuck it down, yeah.
Use a 20 million fucking fighter jet and a 400,000 pound missile to shoot a fucking balloon down, guys.
Just send one of Anton's at it.
There's a little bit off-topic question on the side chat from Kathy. She wants to know the levels of the friends on the panel. Anyone under 45?
On the panel?
What age?
I guess that's us.
I was born very young.
I was as well.
Not the
born
ages, the
younger than
levels.
No, then most of us are.
Over bases?
I am level
I'm a
50 now
50.
at the moment.
I'm a 50.
Level 50 here.
Kathy, we've all been playing this game way too long.
I'm the only level 54 in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yo.
It's time for fisting.
And that's
No, it's not
millimeters.
fisting night tonight. That's tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow night. I'm sorry. Fisting Friday. I'm sorry.
What level are you, Michael?
48.
48.
48,
Yeah,
yes.
we're all
I'm
quite
48.
up there.
Yeah.
We're up there in the levels.
I'm 51.
And do you know the good thing? I'm going to say this, and I'm going to hope I ain't going to regret it. But even you look back at the Boomers, you look back at Karen, Salvatore. I'm not a great fan of the Crucigal, but they did what they said on the tin. Then you've got the Akumas, you've got the Kobayashi. It doesn't feel like Kixeye's gone back and touched them in any way. Kobayashi, they just changed one thing without nerfing the unit. I don't think they're on the right tracks, in my opinion.
The Nox.
The Nox is still, I still like that unit,
Still
even though it's
viable.
a bit of a gimmick.
Yeah, but he's kind of cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, Nox is good.
One thing, Kathy, I'm level 50, but I have 44, level 44 mini, and I did manage to get all 40 jackals.
Nice.
They are level 12 now.
I did do the. I made a video with my little level. I very rarely play it, guys, so it's not even up there. And I
City,
managed.
may I address Karen's
Yes.
question?
You address who?
Karen's question, the one that asked if any of us were 48.
It's Kathy.
Kathy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Kathy.
The other
We
Karen
had-
is.
We have two others in our group that are low levels. I believe they're 42, 43, something like that. And once they figured out that they got the two first ones, and then we got them to understand how it rolled, they were able to get all 40 of them and the tech with them. So it is doable at that level. But just like I said before, we're just going to have to go in and look at it in a different way, because these units are different and they're changing.
CD,
And as we said, it was our first time ever at Sector Breach. So that is another big thing as well, because we didn't know how it was going to work, did we, either, to be fair. So I think we've all adapted quite well to it.
Adam, you was going to say something there, mate.
yeah. May I post something on the side chat here on the YouTube? My link. If people don't believe that I couldn't do
Oh yeah, post it, mate. Post it. Sometimes it gets blocked by YouTube, though. I can't do nothing about that.
how you say this? The commandant conqueror bases with only vanguards. Here it is. I hope it's gonna go. So,
Sometimes YouTube themselves block them links, so I can't.
Yeah, you can't post links. Yes.
no, I can't.
Kathy, I see. I feel your pain. We were all pissed off also the first day. We thought it was crazy. You should come and join us on Discord. If you have a microphone, you can join us in live voice, and you get lots of help.
There's a lot to be learned. A lot to be learned.
With lots you can learn. And I know I learned a lot, and you can learn a lot. And if you're really that into the game, come join us on the Discord. Have your microphone ready, and your game experience will change for the better.
Voilà.
That's right.
Yeah, I can attest. Sorry, I can attest to that. I was about to quit that night,
Just post it.
and I came back 3 hours later, and that was the solution. So it's really worth to join the Discord.
He's
Yes.
now as addicted to the game as us.
Well, I left for 3 months, and when I came back, you guys really helped me get caught up.
It's the whole point, you know.
We're sort of
We're
kings
like a
for the
band of
groups, we
fucking
are.
misfits that don't fit in anywhere, but we seem to gel with each other.
We fit together. That's right.
The only thing about the Discord is that it is requested that you speak in the Discord.
Yeah, you got to look. Don't join if you're going to half mute. I will remove you myself, or one of the admins will, because it's not that we've got idiots that think that they're 007 or something and they're fucking prize pricks, and that's why we've had to bring that rule into the situation. I did read something. I wanted to hit on it quickly.
Not what Cheeky said about we shouldn't need to get the max amount of units in one event. Only
No, you
reason-
don't need to get the max amount of unit in one event. There will be another skirmish. So
breach.
Sector breach. I keep calling it skirmish. There will be another one, guys. So don't panic. You get your chance to get your units, but don't forget. By then, they're going to probably come up with a different unit, a newer unit that's going to be more powerful than the actual Jackal. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully it ain't going to be just another new, more powerful unit. Hopefully it's going to be, it will gel with the Jackals and it will come into its own rather than just be more powerful.
We all better wait till the downtime's over before we start
And that ain't
saying
until,
because they're
Also, there, Mr. Uncle, there's are we from identifiable there?
That's gone up. It's gone past me, I think, mate. Hang on a
Laws,
minute.
we will understand you. We've got plenty of Americans in the side chat and we've learned to understand them.
Yeah, they can't understand us either, so you'll fit right in.
He's been playing since
Oh, Blade.
2012, he says.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
How
I've
you doing,
got that.
brother?
But just
Yeah.
not curious
He's a
how
level
old he was when we
50.
started.
Well, he says he's a level 50, been playing since he's 2012. He's now 22 years old at the moment. So I'm guessing he was quite a lot younger at that point.
Fuck me. He actually grew his first pube while playing this game.
Oh, you mean he was touching it?
Oh, he's probably still is touching it.
I'm wondering if it was a
11.
cube or not.
Possibly, yes.
He's 11 years of age.
Possibly.
Good.
Yeah, a bit naughty.
Uh-oh. Did you have Mama's
Got
credit
by the
card?
beers now.
So that's a fact.
Said he's too tight by the beers.
Oh, here we go. Fucking Blade comes in, the world descends on fucking pick on City night.
Now, don't forget, he needs to give us what he thought of the event, doesn't he, really?
Oh yeah, give us a score out of 10,
Score.
mate.
May I mention some little thing?
In 1 second, mate, just let Blade give his score out of 10. He sounds like he's indoors.
I'm not. I'm in the lorry tonight.
I just heard that bleep.
yeah.
Yeah, give us a score out of 10, bud.
I'm going to rate it quite highly, really, to be honest, because I actually enjoyed it once we found out what we were doing and everything else. But it's like every event. I quit right at the beginning of every event. I quit the game, and then 3 hours later, after you lot sorted it out, and I've come back and said hello, and you sorted something out, and we've tried different things, then I'm back into it. I quit every event, so don't worry about that. But I'm going to quite this, quite highly, because, it's long-winded, but I actually enjoyed doing it. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't really hard, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'll probably go for a good 7.5.
7, that's a
Is
first
that
score.
out of
I
10?
just want to give a 7.5 out of 10. Skull Crusher, welcome, brother. I did see you up top, but I forgot to say hello to you. Also, Jimmy as well, welcome, bro. And laws. I think I said laws before, but never mind. Right, do you want me to get to the patch notes, guys, or do you want to carry on talking about the Jackal?
I'll just say one thing before we do that. I'm going to mention the name once. Hopefully 2 other people are going to say it behind me, and he'll appear.
Icky.
Icky.
Right, Icky, you tool, you've got to join us now.
I didn't want to jinx you. I was going to say it for a 4th time.
So we're playing with his Doppler.
I'm going to crack on.
Get on.
Welcome, Chappie, as well, bro. I did see you up top. Sorry if I haven't called you all out. Bluto as well, a goat. Thank you, bro. Back in the game. He's back in the game, guys, Bluto. He tried to pretend it weren't him, but we caught him.
Good job and welcome back.
This game is so fucking addictive. It's unreal.
It's bad. It's bad.
Oh,
You know,
yes,
I
it
wake
is.
up-
Too bad.
I
Way
wake up
bad.
in the middle of the night, war commanding in me fucking dreams. That's how fucking bad it is.
Uh-oh.
Cold sweats and all.
The little white
Yeah,
men are
did you ever
coming to
stick-
get
You know,
you.
I stepped on a honey badger yesterday morning when I got out of bed.
Right, I'm going to go with the release notes. So we're at the release notes, 13.05 release notes. This is posted by Kixeye Drake, as always. The following changes and fixes have been applied to Thursday, February 23rd at 2 p.m. PST. Update. Skirmish. Earn the Aegis, the High Guard hero, in this month's Skirmish, and use it to dominate the upcoming monthly event. And that is, let me just zoom out for you guys a little bit so you can see.
By the way, thank you to Joy the show. And thank you for your likes, guys.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it, man.
No worries.
There is the Aegis. It feels like fucking ages since we had an air unit.
Oh, you're right.
A decent one, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
And she's a
Ba-da-boom.
girl.
And it's a chick. Well, it's not.
Maybe-
It's not a chick. It's a fucking robot.
It's a girl.
It's a
but-
Still a
robot.
girl. It's still a girl.
It's yeah, okay. It's a simulated. Well, I wonder if we can fucking.
What is that?
Maybe it's Ruby's sister.
It's fucked up, whatever it is.
It's Dina's
looks like-
daughter.
An air helmet person.
I think the designer was on fucking crack
I
when he
like
did
it.
that.
I like the look of it.
Yeah.
I
You know
like
I think it looks a little.
What's that little timer thing on the bottom left? Is that a timer?
It's
No,
like
it's a turbine. It's a propeller.
Ah,
It's a
I can
thruster,
turbine.
yeah.
Okay.
you guys remember Matrix movie?
The dervish.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does look like a dervish.
Matrix.
It does look like this kind of spaceship from Matrix.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Sentinels, not Sentinel. How they call those?
The little head, the head's got like a nose at the front, like an anteater, a little bit.
And then it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 cannons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some thrusters. We're in the cyborg era. We can only describe this era as the cyborg era. We've had Salvatore. We've had the cigars, crucigars. We've had Aegis now. They're like cyborgs. I wonder if this will go in our air silo. Not this, but the base unit. Sorry, guys. I'm getting ahead of myself there. Right, let's zoom in again so we can carry on. No, I'm going to be reading this in about 20 minutes or so. I just want to go to Shadow Ops, Operation Shadow Merger. Have you seen the artwork for this, guys?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's fucking on fire. Let me get it. Let me.
I like the color of it.
It's on fucking fire. The designer for this game is absolutely fucking perfected his craft. For me, that is one of the coolest fucking artworks I've seen in a long time.
What, the shadows?
Shadow Merger. Are we
In
going to get? My
general.
question is: are we going to get some levels on Shadow Sharkis,
I hope so.
or is it we're just fighting Shadow Sharkis?
Or maybe we get just a boost.
Because that's also who's that underneath? Who's the one below?
Aaron.
Sister.
His sister?
No.
Laura.
I think
Laura?
that's
Sheila or something like that, isn't it?
Or maybe his girlfriend.
It's not
Yeah.
Kayla?
no,
No,
it's not Taylor.
That looks like Sheila.
Yeah.
Or Laura.
Yes.
Sheila,
Looks
that's
like
what I thought.
69,
It's
Shadow
not
69.
Nyx. I don't know who that is.
Looks like Laura to me, upside down.
No, Laura's got tattoos on her face. Laura.
Sheila.
No, it's not Yura.
No,
It's
it's
not
not Sheila.
Not she.
No,
Sheila's a
someone
redhead.
suggested-
I don't know.
How do we know?
Anyone on the side chat know? Come on, guys. Dina. It's
I
Dina.
think Omega,
No.
Shadow, Sarkis, and Sector Bridge.
Laura.
It's Dina.
That's what I thought, Laura.
It's Dina. Hang on.
Guess
Dina.
Dina. That has a helmet.
Let me just have a quick search on the Walker Mod edition. Dina. See if we can get a
Good
picture.
night.
Redheaded Sheila. I mean,
Yeah,
it's supposed to be
people
on the
saying
dark
Laura.
side, so, does she have red hair?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Tommy
sure.
C.
But...
Thunder says it's Shadow, leader of the Corpus.
Yeah, what about the one underneath? The chick?
Sheila has red hair. I don't see what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, look on the Discord on my screen share.
Can I just ask you a personal question here? Oh, bollocks.
13.5 inches.
Don't talk shit.
Wow, it went up again.
How can you tell what your fucking hair is when it's black and white?
Oh, that's simple. You can see through that with infrared.
Anyway,
It's not
guys.
asking you about the.
Anyway, guys, it's whoever it is what it is. Right.
Oh, that is profound.
Operation Shadow Merger. Sharkis desire to join forces with Shadow and Corpus. But are the intentions fascal or personal? In Shadow Merger, the first Series 2 electromagnetic unit, the High Guard, with its electromagnetic autocannon, fuck me, that was hard to say, will destroy all of the above, and you can earn it in the event store and main track, mission track, created as a failsafe in case the Crucible turns on its masters. The High Guard watches from above. Is that high? Is it going to be high?
Maybe.
I don't think so. Ready to delete anything that threatens the Sentinels. You also be able to unlock its gold tech, Locust Swarm. Fuck. Which adds an anti-air missile. That don't make sense, does it? So a Locust Swarm, which adds an anti-air missile to its attack and decreases damage received at level 10. The High Guard will have its fire rate increased, and at level 20 it receives an additional boost to its fire rate. What? Hang on a second.
So it's for the base?
No,
The air.
no, it's attacking. Locust Swarm sounds like a bunch of drones, does it not?
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's not. It's a missile,
High altitude.
Oh, it's a
Maybe
missile.
high altitude.
which adds an anti-air missile to its attacks and decreases damage received at level 10. The high guard will also will have its fire rate increased, and at level 20 it receives an additional boost to its fire rate. This is the picture of the high guard. It's pretty much
That's cool.
same as the other one, but less cannons, I guess.
Cannons.
Let me zoom out so you guys can see it. I mean, it's way too much. There you go.
I like the
High
orange.
altitude.
And it's Sentinels, guys, don't forget.
It might be a high altitude.
I bet
Yeah,
it goes in the drone silo.
Well, if it's a robot, it is classed as a drone, really, isn't it? I hope not.
Yeah, and we haven't had nothing for the drone silo in a while.
Well, I believe it should have gone in there. You're going to kick me for this, but I can't pronounce it. The Halcyons?
Yes, I thought that they should have went in there as well. I even tried to put
the
it in
old
there.
the old Halcyons did.
Yes, they did.
But
That's what I thought that was going to be good about those coming back, but that was a big disappointment.
right, I'm going to move down a little bit, guys. I just needed a cigarette.
In the meantime, City, can I share my screen? I flipped the picture, what we talked about, and this new girl is nobody, I think.
It can be Dana without helmet.
I told you that.
Trying to find anything about this girl, but nothing.
City,
is
I
the
really
girl.
like that picture. I think that picture is one of the best pictures they have posted in a long time for our events and stuff.
It's very simple.
But it's nice. It looks good.
effective.
I mean,
It's very simple. They haven't gone out. That one with the dragon. Do you remember it had it looked like a robot dragon? I didn't understand that one.
Yeah. I didn't either. But this, I mean, it says what we're doing. I mean,
Did
I
you
like
get this
it.
picture?
I think it's Dina. I'm 99% sure it's Dina.
I think it's Sheila.
No, it's not Sheila.
That's Sheila.
I kind of like the name of the event backwards too.
That's Dina.
Yeah, I
Sheila
do,
has
funny
other-
enough.
Is it Dina?
other-
Dina's blonde haired, isn't she?
Where's Seb?
Dina's,
Seb Shadow?
Dina's in the
Let me
helicopter.
look.
She's got a helmet on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dina has a helmet on. Maybe it's Dina without helmet.
This is where we need someone at Kixeye to go. No, it's this fucking person, you dopey twats.
No, it's the office. It's the office runner. Is who it is.
City,
coffee girl.
Dina has dark hair.
It's a fidget.
If you look at Dina's picture, you see she has a strip of hair coming down over her eye, and it is dark.
It's definitely
That's
Dina.
not Dina. That's definitely not Dina.
Dina.
That's not Dina.
Corpus Dina.
We will see. We will see it tomorrow when we get her.
Yeah, she's
It's
Dina.
not
It's Dina.
Pandora.
I'm gonna strip her over.
Dina without a helmet, huh?
Definitely 100% Dina. 100% Dina. It's Dina. Corpus.
I'm
Corpus
looking
Dina.
at her.
We could
I
argue
don't
about this
see
all
it.
fucking night.
I think you should. I think you need
We've
to put
argued
a
about less
poll
than
up,
this.
Siri, there. Michael, put up a poll there with that picture.
Yeah.
Wait,
Who
I
is
got
this?
it up.
can I see this picture again, CD? Of this.
It's on
shadow?
Mako screen sharing, mate. Look at Mako screen share.
It's just said it's Karen from HR.
No, it's not Dina. Dina has like maquillage on her eyes.
Oh,
Right,
it's
actually,
a new girl.
we've got an upgrade to the names. Apparently, William has just said you're all wrong. It's City and Drag at the weekend.
Oh, if that's me and Drag, I am fucking sexy looking.
Oh, wow.
That's funny.
What's the number?
Did you
What's the
say?
number?
Did he say it on Drag or Drake?
No, it's definitely Drag. He didn't say in Drake.
Drake.
Oh my
That would be nice.
Yeah, no, I'll have to fight with his dog, Adele. Right, anyway, moving forward, guys. Also, this event is your first chance to earn the Omega War Barge parts, your chance to earn 2 pieces of War Barge bronze tech, Black
jeez.
Sails, and Steel Kill. Starts March 2nd, 10 a.m. PST, ends March 8th at 10 a.m. PST. Briefing available Wednesday the 3/1. I would have thought that would have been March 1st. Yeah, 1st of the 3rd. Sorry, I'm reading it backwards because Americans like to fucking put their dates back to front.
It's not tomorrow.
That's why we're different.
What would you think
I'm sorry.
the War Barge needs to improve itself?
Go faster.
Yeah, speed would help.
Hang on. JB Samara, it's Shadow Boss. Yeah, the JB Samara, the woman on the picture. Who is that?
You know her.
Or the animated chick on the picture, should I say? And welcome, by the way, JB Samara. Appreciate you coming along. What do you
JB.
reckon the War Barge needs to make it good? What tech?
Speed.
And range. I think a bit more range would be good.
Black Sails could mean anti-screamer tech. Steel Kill will be an armor up. I would have thought. No one got anything they want to add?
It's
An armor up, maybe?
Still kill, I think it's going to be an armour or a damage reduction of some kind. Black Sails is going to be speed, I would have thought.
It should be high alt.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Thank you, Q. I'm waiting for
Yep.
one of these fucking titheads to say that.
Sorry, I was smoking a fag.
No need, pink hole, brother.
Ain't me.
No, it's you. I think.
People are suggesting maybe black sails will be speed.
Yeah. Hopefully
Here's
it's not there.
Icky. Icky.
There's Icky. Hello, Wiki. So what do you all think of that new air we're going to get? Do you think it's going to go in the silo or not?
It'd be
I
nice if
think
it
it
did.
will.
Would be
Yeah,
nice.
because we're going to have something else to battle against these new jackals.
We are indeed.
I don't know. It's kind of nice now. You know, it's kind of leveled off from the over defended bases to being able to hit them now.
Sorry, guys, I had to go to the toilet. I didn't say to Anton take over.
No, that's fine. There's a wee question there from unidentifiable there, Mr.
All
Uncle.
barge should have been high altitude. Yeah, funny enough, a few of us have
I
said that
think we all
actually.
agree. I think the game is open for a high altitude air unit. Definitely.
Yeah, something with a little bit more speed would be nice.
A question there from Thomas there.
Thomas, can jackals be used for base defence platoon?
No, is the answer.
No, last stand only.
Last time you
Only,
can put two jackals in your tech center.
Right. Anything more we want to add, guys? Or do you want to move on to the bug fixes? I haven't seen these myself, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you mean what's been nerfed?
They never tell us if they're going to nerf something. Never.
Oh, I know. We got to figure it out on our own.
They say they're going to fix it. Normally.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, moving on to the bug fixes. So the bug fixes is general fixes and improvement, which is a copy and paste for every month. Assault air and ground platoons could not be repaired together. That will be for next skirmish, guys. Legendary Vanguard level 11 talent was not adding the busted status. I didn't notice that. But there you go, we've now got the busted status on the Vanguards. I think they've fixed a few things there what we needed. I know the assault air isn't probably needed right now, but it's good to know that they have got it fixed. The Vanguards, I didn't even know that the busted status weren't working. If I'm honest.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I noticed it during that
event
sector breach. Yeah, that the controllers whenever you hit watched her at the front there, it kept coming out at you.
Well, you fucker said Icky's name 3 times and he's just turned up.
Yeah, I said he would.
Icky, 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 like Beetlejuice.
No problem there, Thomas. Glad to help.
Right, guys. Is there anything you guys want to add or bring up, or any bugs that maybe you thought should have been fixed that haven't? Any units that you want to see nerfed?
Well, it'd be interesting to see if we get the Black Sea this next event again.
The Black Sea.
The screen goes black on the map.
Yeah, that was bad. I noticed that in Sector Breach, you do a couple of bases and you started getting some heavy lag. I was refreshing more in that event than I have in any event for a long, long time.
Well, it'd be nice if they fix the. It's been glitching out a lot when you take tunes out of units, you take units out of platoons and then put them in a different one and you get disconnected.
It locks up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
One thing, it will be nice if in Sector Bridge you can take out your units and repair one by one.
That would be nice, yes.
That kind of defeats the object of Kixeye being a business.
Yeah, it does.
Because if you can remove them from an assault tune, you can then place them into PvP with a reduced repair time.
To be honest,
heavily reduced.
I'm sorry.
No, go on.
After we got working on that, it didn't seem so bad because they did fix the repair, so it was a lot faster if you go out on the map and back in.
There's a
Chew.
I'm sorry.
Two.
Ian's just asked what
Yes.
tunes can we use for Skirmish, which
Oh,
Ian,
we get him
we're
to that
just
very
about
shortly.
to read that, mate. It will come very shortly, brother.
If you hang about there, we'll get you sorted.
Someone's going to get shot at the end of the show, by the way.
Oops.
Right, here we go, guys. February 2023 Skirmish event. Uploaded by copied and pasted by
Target on the run.
Copy and pasted by Kixeye Drake. So we've got the Skirmish. Starts February 24th at 10 a.m. PST. That's tomorrow, guys. We will be live for it. Hopefully it'll be a fair enough game. Who knows? Ends February 27th at 10 a.m. PST. I'll tell you what, guys. If some of you are watching into these live streams and you enjoy them, how about we do a little deal? We have a little gentleman's fucking agreement, because we now all got all these jackals, right? And some of us need to use them. If there's a sniper on one of our guys' base while he's doing the event, how about we all bundle him in one section and go and fucking smash the shit out of him?
Oh yeah.
As a
Sounds like
deal.
a plan.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, okay. I'm up
Oh
for
yeah.
that.
Yep.
Because
I'm for that.
these losers that ain't got no fucking life need to learn that we ain't worried no more.
Definitely, we will kick a shit out of
Most
it.
definitely.
Oh yeah.
Right, anyway.
Or
descript-
It's awful low to go. You know, people try and do an event and you won't leave them alone.
And to make it worse, I'm going to put a picture of my mother-in-law through their letterbox.
Oh, man.
My.
That'll fuck them up.
I hope your wife ain't listening.
So does he.
Oh,
Ian, the goat, another goat. Welcome, brother. Description: earn Aegis, the High Guard hero, in this month's skirmish, and use it to dominate in the upcoming monthly event. How does it work? Use your Boomer, Cruciger, Akuma, and the heroes. So all three heroes: Karen, Salvatore, and Kobayashi, against the true believers to play through the recruit set or the officer set to earn the skirmish XP. Sets can be completed in any order and pay out the bonus XP catch. Excuse me, hang on, guys. Excuse me. The officer set will test. Sorry, mate, go on.
We're gonna get some cash from Kixeye.
Catch.
Gosh.
Cash. Where's the cash?
Nope, not cat.
Cookies and catch. Catch me
I thought
outside. How about
money.
that?
I thought money or free gold. Shit.
No, you ain't gonna get no gold. The only one they pay on the panel is me. They say they give me enough to share it out with everyone else, but I'm a greedy cunt. Anyway, the officer said,
Damn,
You fucking know
he
that.
keeps it all for himself.
That's right.
Take the greedy part out of it.
Greedy.
"Well, you don't get fat by being fucking generous."
YouTube Winnie the Pooh.
Right.
The officer set will test your might, but will pay out more XP than the recruit set. Choose your set. Choose the set Choose the set that best fits your power level. You can hit the targets multiple times, and wins will count towards the future set completions. So you won't be penalised for hitting a target again. Right, what they mean by that, what I do, and it works the same on Sector Breach, is you can do like 10 3 bases. I actually done up to 23 bases, and then 22 bases, and then hit the one base 20 times to get the bonus XP. It works really nice. I know it's only in my head that it's making anything better, but it feels good to keep getting that big XP from an easier base.
Not only in your head, in my head is also the same thing.
Yeah,
but
I think it works the same for a lot of us.
And when
The
when you're
XP
repeating a base, you tend to start to get it, so that it goes easier each time.
Exactly.
It is
On the
really
officer-
satisfying to get the big reward from the lowest base.
I can't
Is the
believe
XP higher on the officer base than in previous?
No, it's all the same.
Is it?
So, yeah, I'm going to read through it now. So the recruit base pays out. Recruit base 1 pays out 1,000. Recruit base 2 pays out 2,000. Recruit base 3 pays out 5,000, and the bonus for that track is 8,000. Officer 1 pays 4,000. Officer 2 pays 6,000. Officer 3 pays 14,000, and the bonus is 28,000. So what does that work at? 56? 52.
Same as the last time.
And
52.
the other one is 3, 8, 14,000 for the recruit.
16,000.
So that means if
sorry,
you
you are
want to
100%
get a hero faster, you're gonna need like 10 by
20?
10 rounds of officer. Get hero and attack.
It is going to be a grind, guys, but as we've seen with the previous 3 heroes that we got from this, the grind is worth it. It is fucking worth it. I don't care what anyone says. I've not had so much fun in the game as I have before the Jackals. I think the Salvatore was the first one where the game started, and I sort of understood there'd be a lot of players that didn't get these units, but it's not like they're limiting you to this event. You've got to get it. You can get it in the next main event next month. Then there'll be a skirmish next month. You can pick it up again there. It's not like you're limited to one event and that's it. You're never going to see it again. You can.
Once you get Akuma, you can do this event.
Yeah. Well, don't say that out loud, bro, because Kixeye might throw us a curveball here. Akuma isn't necessarily going to do this event.
Depends what's in the bases.
Exactly.
Kixeye, you fuck something up, I break your neck, mother.
But yeah.
So many times do we have to go through it there? Somebody was going to mention that there. Many times roughly do we have to get all the tech and hero?
To get the Aegis with all its parts, its tokens, and the tech, it's 21 run-throughs.
Yeah, 28 in it. It worked out to be
21 on the officer.
Walk in the park.
I did it the math earlier.
You can do it.
Yeah, somebody else.
What do you say?
Right, can I move on to the Aegis? Am I pronouncing this right? Aegis.
Aegis, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if there was a silent something.
Silent A, looks like. Aegis.
Right, so this is a Generation Series 2. Max, hang on. I'm going to read the first part first. I'm reading across. Right, so Generation Series 2. Faction Sentinels, type aircraft. Weapon EM, electromagnetic cannon. Weapon tech, electromagnetic. Targets ground. Damage type area. Size 375. They ain't giving us the size after the breakdown or the levels on your buildings. Hit points at level 1 is 2,532,582. Max health points is 3,375,000 bang on. DPS at level 1 is 266,667. DPS at max level is 471,815.
How do they come up with those numbers?
I think it's random.
4718125.
Do you know what? I think
it's
in
correct.
the office they like to hear me read these numbers out because I can fuck them up quite a bit. Max speed is 3. Max range is 600. Talent at level 1, 360 move and shoot. 5% damage and damage reduction. Aura to all high guards. Level 10 main cannon has 50% increased rate of fire. Damage reduction for high guards increased to 20%. Level 20 aura increases to 10%. Damage reduction 25%. 10% damage, more damage I think that means. And 25% damage reduction for all high guards.
So it's slower than a sandstorm.
Yeah,
From
but
what
if
I
you look at the
understand now-
text, if they're going to keep the text the same as what they are in the previous 3 units or previous 6 units, you'll get 100% increase on speed, 60% movement, 60% turn, 20% damage reduction from ground and infantry and bunkers, and then minus 20% damage reduction from.
Yeah, the standard is the same exact speed as the war barge.
I think it might. What's the Akuma's speed normal? 3? Is anyone in game that can quickly check that?
1 second.
Perfect.
Speed is 2.
Yakuma's 2.
Yeah. So they're faster than the Akuma, and they should.
Yeah.
If going by the old techs, that should be 100% increase with one of the techs, with a bronze or silver attack. But Kixeye, again, they might change things up and make it different. I did see somewhere someone said that it was immune to the Screamer, but I'm not reading that here, unless it's part of the tech. If it's immune to the Screamer, free speed. Pardon?
I think you said that was a tech. We were talking about that earlier.
I haven't read none of this, mate. This is brand new to me.
No, I think we were talking about a tech for the Screamer earlier.
Right, okay. Is there anything you guys want to add? Are you looking forward to this? Are you not?
Yeah.
The DPS on it, it's really good. It's all they're getting close to 500 each time.
Do you know what our biggest problem is? Is the Kobayashi definitely doesn't put out 400,000 DPS.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Maybe he's Outrunners.
No, that's his damage DPS.
I'll put it like this. Now that we're able to use some decent units, this event might be slightly less grindable and more
I think
manageable.
it's going to be easier. Now we've got past the first 3 events.
Just like I said, we're going to have to look at it at a different view.
Yep.
The only thing I'm disappointed with that there, it's just ground only. You know, I thought maybe at level
Does
20...
it?
I
Wow.
thought maybe at level 20 it could target air. You know, that's the only thing it's going to be. Anything with floaters, it's not going to be
If
any
that's
good.
a ground, then
Or maybe it's splash
all it
damage.
targets.
It might cause a bit of damage, maybe.
maybe,
I
yeah.
can plug me headset.
Target there.
Hello?
We'll have to see what the tech's like on it.
Oh,
I can hear you, City.
Yeah, I'll knock my headset out. I'm looking forward to it. To be honest, yeah, I prefer a unit that can only hit air or ground when they're attacking a base, because then it don't get hang up on an air unit when you really want to get it into the base. If you get what I'm saying.
That's true.
And it's got move and shoot as well, so you can sort of.
I do like that about it.
Yeah, move and shoot's definitely a plus.
A lot of their units have been move and shoot just lately, and I'm enjoying
I'm
that.
interested in the cannon, though. It seems like we're going into this magnetic field stuff. They're taking War Commander to a whole new level, it seems.
400,000 Kixeye equals 3,352 fidget maths. Yeah, it does. It looks fucking interesting. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If there is a tech for it that nullifies the Screamer, it's going to be a deadly unit. Because the health on it's more than the fucking Zeus.
Is that the one that we can get 80 of?
What, these?
Yeah.
No, you can get
That's
a
hero.
limited number. They don't actually tell you. It'd be 20
Hero.
something.
The hero, yeah, 8 parts.
Yeah.
Hero, you've got to get 80 parts to unlock it.
Okay.
Armour's just said he thinks one of the techs adds anti-air.
Ah, right.
That would be nice.
Let's have a swing down and have a look. So, leading the High Guards in their mission of watching over the Crucigat AI, Aegis is the one who shepherds the shepherds. So, right. So, we've got this.
Interesting.
What is this? The tech? This is the tech for the. Hang on. This is the Aegis. So, this isn't the base unit. This is the one.
The hero.
This is a hero.
Yeah. Right. Okay, I got myself confused there, guys. I do apologise. Right, so you got Transcendent Command. Effects increases movement speed by 60%. Increases turn speed and acceleration by 100%. So 60% of 3 is what? 6 in every 3 is 121.8. So it makes the unit a 4.8 movement speed. Am I correct there?
Yep, thereabouts.
4.5.
4.8. 60% is 60 in every 100 in every one.
It's 4.8, yes.
4.8, yeah, I'm bang on with it. Right, slot engine costs 60,000. Impenetrable defences. Decreases damage from buildings and turrets by 20%. Decreases damage from infantry by 20%. Slot plating 80,000. Perfected defense matrix. Adds anti-air weapon and reduces damage by 4,000. That's a damage reduction of 4,000 per shot. Slot training costs 100,000. So there is no. It's still affected by the Screamer by the looks of it.
Yeah, and also thank you, Armageddon. You're spot on there with the tech. Thank you.
And then you can probably replicate this over to the base unit. What was that called?
The High Guards.
High Guards. The only thing is the gold tech will probably change. You probably won't get the. You probably only get the anti-air or the 4,000 reduction. You won't get both. I wouldn't have thought. Listen, it's interesting for fucking sure.
Right, so it reduces damage by 4,000. So that's quite a lot as well.
But that's 4,000 per shot.
Yes. So it could be a tanky unit.
It's going to be interesting for sure. I think. Kixeye are never big fans of air. If you notice over the years, if they put out an air that's too effective, it's not long before there's a solution to it. I mean, literally, it'll be in the next event after the one we're doing. Anyway, moving to the prize store. So in the prize store is the Aegis parts. One part is 4,000. You need 80 of them. Aegis part times 4 is 15,000. You need 20 of them. Aegis parts times 10 is 35,000. You need 8 of them. Aegis build logistic is 32,000. You can buy 4 of them. Aegis upgrade token is 40,000. You can buy 10 of them. Perfected defense matrix is 100,000. Impenetrable defense is 80,000. And transcendent command is 60,000. And someone did say the actual XP we need just for this unit, but I can't remember who.
520 you need for a unit and tech. 520. You buy 35.
1.2 mil, yeah?
85.
And Snake said it is 21 playthroughs.
1,048,000.
Just over. So that's slightly less, is it not, than last time?
I think it's slightly lesser, yes.
I think it is a little bit less, yes.
I've got it written down on a bit of paper. Let me find it.
Because it's 35,000 for 8 parts.
Right, the last skirmish we did to get to win the prize for the. Someone's shuffling. For the Kobayashi, we needed 1,328,000. Bang on. So they've reduced,
so it's a little bit less.
They've reduced it by about 150,000, 160,000, something like that.
Yeah.
That ain't bad. It's doable.
Is that because they made it harder, maybe?
Possibly.
It is basically 2 playthroughs less.
Yeah.
I mean, the hard part.
2 or 3 playthroughs, yeah.
Yes.
I don't think they've listened to us a little bit, guys. I know everyone's going to go, it's a grind, I'm not going to fucking bother. But if you miss out on this, you miss out on the unit, you put yourself back another month, just get it done. Also,
or do it in the time that you can afford to do it in.
Yeah, just try to get as much as you can, and if you can't get it all, don't forget it should be available in next main event, which is a 6-day event. Also included in the Skirmish store is the Boomer, Crucigar Akuma, Janissary, Commandant, Hyperion, Technical X. They're gone now, aren't they? Apostle, Orion, Pathfinders, along with the units, the Gold Tech, Build Logistics and Upgrade Logistics will also be available. Karen, Salvatore, Kobayashi are also available, along with their Tech, Build Logistics and Upgrade tokens. In addition, you'll be able to collect parts for the standard and elite versions of Perseus, Fighter Company, Leviathan, Proteus, Bounty Hunter, and Harbinger. You'll also be able to earn parts for the standard, elite, and Omega versions of Romero, Prophet, and Darkstorm. Skirmish is your perfect opportunity to get your hands on missed units, tech, logistics, and get your platoons to where you want them to be. for people that haven't got this is probably, what is this, the fourth skirmish?
Fourth. I think it's number 4.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's,
With 3 infantry, and this is the first vehicle.
Number 4.
Cool, I can max my Salvatore now.
I can't. I've still got a little bit of time on me. War Factory, is it?
Tech
Center.
Center.
Tech, that one. That's the one I meant. And as far as I know, there is no other patch notes, no other updates. We are pretty much done, unless you guys have got anything you want to bring up.
I think we covered everything there. Any questions out in YouTube land?
Not seen anything in the last few minutes, that's for sure. But the only thing that Icky said, no, I won't say what Icky just wrote. JBW said, wish they'd make the Screamer useless.
It's my most hated unit since the day it come out.
A lot of dead space.
No, the problem is we work for you got to remember, we work for this air only for it to be slowed down by, what is it, 90%.
Yeah, it's nuts.
We work for that. Kixeye need to come up with a better way to, if they don't want air to be used or as prevalent as it was, don't come up with a unit that fucking it should have been a turret. If I'm going to be honest with you, the Screamer should have been a turret rather than a unit. But they can't sell a turret as much as they can sell a unit.
Or something like a bastion, technical bastion.
Yeah.
Something.
That slows air down a bit. But it is what it is. We can't. Kixeye do whatever they want to do. Are we done?
Well, it'd be nice if the workshop for the bastions could hold more material.
Yeah.
So when you can load up a lot easier, because you got to be on there all the time killing those bases.
Please don't.
Careful.
Because I remember one time we could only hold, I think it was 100,000 medals, or it might have been less than that at one point.
It was.
We said we want to hold more medals. And what did the Kixeye do? They said, yes, you can have more medals, but everything's going to triple in price.
Yep. They raised everything.
A little more storage room might be nice
That would be excellent.
at this point.
Just delete the old shit you don't need.
Yeah,
I did.
definitely.
I have been. I've been going through and pulling them out and changing them around and getting rid of them. Poor thing's been in there for years.
Hates the Hulk says the Screamer's the best unit in the game. He's a wanker. Max Laws says hates the work. Do you know what? I love the workshop. The workshop for me was at its pinnacle in the SF era. Mate, the different combinations you could do. See, for me right now, what the workshop does is you're buying the unit in the game, then you're putting levels on it, then you're having to add workshop to the unit to give you 100% of what the unit's supposed to be. Back in the day, the levels weren't the only thing that mattered. The workshop would add to the unit rather than just give you the full unit. The difference, there was just a massive difference in workshop back then. We showed that last event, I think, didn't we? Or the previous one.
Armour's just said a separate building to store PvP units would be nice.
Or a storage for air.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes. No, I don't need storage for air. I'm good.
It'd be nice
need
if you
storage,
have
period.
a second air platoon for PvP.
The question is, do we really want another building on our base, to make room for?
Do you know what? I haven't built that air mine.
Same here.
I'm not going to build it. It's a piece of shit.
Which one?
The air mines, whatever that's called.
Young Russell's dream unit. Dream building.
Little Jack Russell fucking thought that fucking idea up.
Yeah.
Is that the one? Is that the one? The Airbird.
Considering the fact that everybody bought 30, 40 jackals in this event, a little more storage room is needed, I think.
You got to learn to delete the units that you fucking ain't using.
Yeah, of course. Exactly. I even deleted my technical axes, so
I think I'm down to I can hold 70,000 something in my base, normal tunes, and I think I'm down to 50 something thousand space used. Because I went through and I said, do I use this unit? I didn't go, the memories of this unit and start jerking myself off thinking how great it was. I deleted that fucker.
Yeah,
That's different than what you told us.
you jerked off before you
I
deleted
did.
it.
All right.
Yeah, I killed all my old zombies the other day.
I touched myself a little while.
Yeah, of
I'm
course you
keeping my suicide truck.
I have Karen. I don't need suicide truck.
She's
I got rid of a bunch the other day.
Yeah, she's a fucking crazy. Yeah. She screamed.
I'll be honest with you guys, I'm deleting stuff now. I'm deleting generate Series 1 units. I'm actually looking at me what they called Hyperions.
Same
I've
here.
already deleted a bunch of
thinking
those.
about going delete.
A few Janissaries as well.
Yeah, Janice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Not using it.
It's always good. Always good to free up space.
Think of it like the. Sorry.
Sorry, Mike's just saying.
Go on.
Think of it like the clothes in your cupboard. If you haven't used it in the last 2 months, delete it.
Don't start. Because my clothes in my cupboard, my bed is like a fucking... It's like a pile of fucking clothes. And I have to dump that all on the floor.
If you don't wear
every
it,
night.
throw it out.
I wish they'd let us delete or put Dragon's Teeth and the wire into out of the game so you can, make your base smaller.
Yeah, I wish they'd let us do that. Like with the mines,
With the trophies.
Just said thanks for the video. I'm trying to reduce lag. He passed it on the link to some players who had a problem with lag.
There was a big issue with that video. I'm not sure if it still worked with HMTL5. It did with Flash, but I don't know, because I've got a real high-end computer, so for me the game's never been a problem. But
No, I deleted also a lot of workshops.
did you notice any difference?
Yes.
I did.
There you go. So
I did immediately. Yeah, that was definitely helpful.
We're a victim of our own success sometimes.
Do you remember when Kixeye put out the collector pack of all the old units?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that great.
Yup.
That was so. Anyway,
It had like 300 units in it or something like that.
what was it, $20 or was it free?
I don't remember.
I
I have
think
a picture
it
of it
was
somewhere.
$19.99 or something like that. But that's when we had the catch-up
All the legacy stuff on it.
events. And
The
that's what I
Scorchers
wish
and all
they'd
that
go
junk.
back to. Why don't they go back to doing them every 3 months like we used to? And that was so awesome.
War games, is it not the war games that they normally bring in is a throwback to it's a simulation, if I remember right. War games is like a simulation of old bases, old boss bases.
I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
I think I'm one to that Thunderer. I'm one expansion off being maxed. I'm not really that fussed. I've got enough space. And even my mini... Sorry, mate. Sorry, Smash. Go
It's all right. I am on the last level of the academy, and I believe I'm fully maxed.
Nice.
Except for 3 turrets that I got to do the advanced materials for, which I was looking for today, and they were out. Big disappointment.
Oh, well.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
I know, but it's nice when you get there.
Is that a new goat there, sitting there, Roger Carter?
No, he's
No, it's been a while.
an ancient
You know
goat. He's been a
that
goat
right?
for a while, yeah.
Good for you, Roger. Fair play. And somebody was talking about zombies. I have over 2,000 zombies, so that might explain my lag.
I still have a bunch of the single heroes, and the zombies and all the one-hit ones.
Oh, I burnt through all those and
I got
immediately noticed a big difference.
Massive difference. It was in Flash Player, 100%. I wasn't too sure
to get rid
about.
of them.
Yeah,
They-
and
they
your old
they're still
workshops.
running they're still running the Flash game just behind the script, so it makes a difference, really.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is this
I'll
the
get rid
same-
of them
Actually, a
then.
good tip.
Is this the same one that they canned about 2 years ago, allegedly?
Oh, what, Flash Player, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's why it's worth to look on the shows and tips that CD gives.
As much as you may think I'm a fucking idiot, I do put some good stuff out every now and then, you know.
I'm not saying you're an idiot.
No, I'm talking to everyone else, not you.
I'm an idiot
I know you love
because
me,
I didn't thought about those fucking things. It's so simple and so easy. Man, I even didn't think about this.
But we knew he's a fucking idiot. What are you on about?
Yeah, see, I knew someone would come up, pipe up. Right, guys, I'm going to run with the shout-outs. I think we've run our course, hour and 25 minutes. I think that's a good time. I'm going to start.
Longer than normal?
Yeah, no, the last couple of shows have been about that, around about an hour and a half. But I'm going to run with the shout-outs. I'm going to start off with... actually, Anton, if you can take over for a minute, I'm going to go to the toilet.
Don't bother there, not there. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll start with myself there, you know what I mean? Again, thanks to the city for inviting me. Thanks to all the panel here and that there. There's people there that are actually working. They're parking up for the night and joining, you know, so fair play to them. Congratulations, Smash, well done there and that there. You spoke very well there for your first show and that, so good luck to you as well. All those out in YouTube lands and stuff like that, there, you look after yourselves there and join us tomorrow. And I still pray for Ukraine and Turkey and Syria and that, and New Zealand there. They're going through a rough time. So try and keep it classy out there, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. And the next one in line is Mr. Blade.
Yo, yeah, I think you were talking about me there, parking up for the night, but thank you very much, sir. Yeah, it's nice and cozy in the cab, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks on the side chat here. You know, you're all brilliant out in YouTube land out there. And the thanks for City for having me, and like the panel and everybody. Thank you for coming along. Sorry I was a bit late, but I'd only just finished work. But hey ho, and enjoy the weekend.
Good for you, Blade, and thanks for your sacrifice and effort as well. You know, top kid.
Thank you.
No bother there, Mr. Lone Wolf. Your goodbyes, please, or your Cheerios, not your goodbyes.
My Cheerios. Well. Thank you, YouTube people. We love you. Good luck on the event this weekend. Thank you, panel. Thank you, City. You're great. Love you guys. Love everybody. Hugs and kisses. And keep your powder dry.
Thank you very much. And Mr. PvP Commander, Mr. Mako.
Okay, thanks, City, for the invite. Thank you, all the guys in the panel, especially Smash. Congratulations for the first time. And I really do think that Kixeye started to move in the right direction in the last few events. So keep up the good work. And thank you, all the guys in the YouTube land. And we will be live tomorrow. Thank you.
Good, thank you there, Mako. Mr. Q.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. All you guys, thanks for joining us on YouTube, and don't forget to hit like and enjoy your event this weekend, and keep it classy and be nice to other people. Even if you smash them, that's okay. That's what the game's for. But just remember to have fun. Thanks.
Cheers there, Mr. Q. Let's smash.
Well, I want to say thank you all very much for having me here on the panel, and to City. You guys are awesome. And to all the people out in YouTube land, you guys are great. Just whenever you get to going in your event, just remember we're here in Discord. And if you need some help, we're always here. Everybody have a great weekend.
Thank you very much, sir. Smash, and congratulations as well. Okay, Mr.
Thank you.
Snake. In French as well, please.
Ben, on va commencer en français, d'accord. Merci à tout le monde sur le côté qui vient passer un peu de temps avec nous cet après-midi. Thanks to everyone on the side chat. Came to spend a little bit of time with us today. Kudos to Smash for adding a little bit of character and intelligence to the panel. I want to give a big shout out to Sector 112, Sector 4, and Sector 90. I keep seeing those numbers pop up where people run away to. And I'm not going to say much more than that. I don't want to get myself in any trouble. Have a great weekend, folks. Enjoy your event tomorrow. Bonne chance tout le monde. J'espère que vous avez un bon événement demain. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Snake. Mr. Uncle.
Yeah, just like to say thank you, Teddy, for the invite. Thank you for the panel. Well done, Smash, for your first go. You're no longer a virgin. Thank you to everyone in YouTube land. Obviously, pray for Ukraine, Syria, Turkey, and New Zealand, obviously, and all those people that are still looking to find a loved one. Send a little thought and a prayer for those. And remember just to look out for other people. And it costs nothing to be nice to one another.
Thank you very much. And the best wine till last, Mr. City.
Have you gone?
I went there, yes.
What about Adam?
Oh, Adam's at the top. Oh, holy God. Sorry, Adam.
I'm invisible, so don't worry.
Oh, you were above me, so you were alphabetically. Sorry.
Thank you guys for having me on the show. Congratulations to join us, Smash, and to having your first time. You don't feel like a virgin anymore. So we hope you're gonna join us in future shows. Thank you, Side Chat, to actually listen to us and to give us also comments and everything. Thanks for hitting the like, the thumb up, and picture maybe tomorrow. Who knows? If I'm still alive, I will be there.
Good for you then. Sorry for that, Adam.
I'm finished. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you, Adam. Sorry about that. Again,
no worries.
Best wine till last.
No worries.
Sorry.
I flat you later on. Don't worry. I have jackals, so.
Guys, the community
I'm
we've
gonna
built
get my
here,
revenge.
the community we've built here, the people, the knowledge, the actual players that are on the Discord, the Facebook page, and everything else that goes hand in hand with the actual live shows. There ain't going to be much better than this. And it ain't going to get much better. I'm not going to take the credit for it because it isn't my credit to take. It's every single one of you guys deserves every single part of credit, not me.
It's all the people on the side chat, actually, that are the foundation of it all.
It's the people on the page, the pages that I run. It's the people on the Discord. I couldn't have done it without you guys, basically. And I just want to give a few seconds just to fucking appreciate you guys. And I especially want to go up and... The side chat that we've built over the time, bar none. You're the best guys I've been around for a long time, and I hope it stays like that for years to come. And I hope the game runs for years to come. Other than that, guys, stay safe and keep it classy, as Anton would say. Take care, all. Bye-bye.
Take care, lads. Hello, Docs and Demo there. How you doing, buddy? Come and join us after the show.